into the final tomorrow as we get ready now for heat number 2. This heat featuring Azeem Fahmi of Malaysia and Auburn in lane number 5.
Well, exciting young man. I had a chance to talk to Leroy Burrell and Ken Harnden about him. A number of schools were interested in him, and he came down between Houston and the University of Auburn. But just in his second race of this indoor season, he breaks the Malaysian national record. But he really came to everybody's spotlight in 2021. The under 20, he was a finalist at the the World Under 20 Championships, and he got everybody's eye by breaking the Malaysian national record at 10:09. But Ken Harnden says he can't even squat his body weight, and so it's literally the first time that young man's been in the weight room ever in his life this season.
Fahmi will be in lane 5, but out in lane 7, the Kentucky freshman Jordan Anthony.
Well, one of the most highly recruited two-sport athletes in the country. Just a year ago, outstanding sprinter, plays wide receiver for the Kentucky Wildcats, but still holds 2 state records in Mississippi, both in the 100 meters and the 200 meters. But an exciting young man. You take a look at the lineup: sophomore, freshman, sophomore, just one senior in this field, and that's Brandon Hicklin from LSU.
And you got to reverse that order when you see them in the lanes as we go from bottom to top. That's something that I'm going to have to reorient myself to. So Fahmi in lane 5, and he obviously was looking to be coached by Leroy Burrell, because if his teams were Houston and Auburn, Burrell left Houston to become the head coach at Auburn.
He had a number of offers to go pro coming out of secondary school, but he said he wanted to concentrate on his education. His parents were thrilled about that, and he lands at Auburn.
So Fahmi in lane 5 in the orange of Auburn, and Anthony on the top of your screen in the blue and white of Kentucky. Freshman versus freshman. And that was Brandon Hicklin with a great start. Hicklin is right there on the top. It is Anthony, I think. Anthony just leaning out Fahmi. It is Jordan Anthony, 664. So first heat was won in 668. Fahmi 200s back at 666. So Anthony through automatically to the final, and that 666 for Fahmi should hold up as a time qualifier. Brandon Hicklin, who had an excellent start, drops to 3rd.
Well, training every day with Faber Ashe, Fahmi, almost a little brother to him, is getting worked over pretty well. But he gets a good start in the middle of the track, and it was Jordan Anthony, though, who really had to make up some ground there at the end. There you see him coming straight at us. Anthony on the far left. Fahmi, 3rd from the left. Good start across the board. But Fahmi is just so light on his feet. He just has incredible turnover.
So there is Jordan Anthony on your screen. He was the winner of that second heat in 664. Azeem Fahmi with 666 should get through, and it could be close for that 4th position. They're looking for 8 finalists. We have 1 heat to go as we get ready to set up heat number 3 in favor.